My name's Kara, and my mom and I invented the bag holder, as well as the creators of the No Mess Meals in Minutes method and Snip the Tip. Now let me show you what you can do with the bag holder. Show you exactly how the holder will work. You pop any brand gallon bag on the holder. Very simple, just like this. You add all of the ingredients that any book or recipe you find tells you. If it tells you to go grab a bowl and use the bag holder. Again, you add all of your ingredients, which you can see we have right here. We've got eggs, chocolate chips, powder, and melted the butter in the bag to minimize the steps. Now you seal your bag and take out as much air as you possibly can, because that makes the mixing really easy. And you just literally start mixing. You can hand it to your family, you can have the kids do it. It's so much fun and easy. And do you see how quickly it blends? Using my hands to mix meals in bags is much faster than any bowl. And as you can see, there's never a mess. No dishes, no stress. So again, you just mix and mash until it's well blended. And let me tell you the other thing about the method of making a meal in a bag. You can feel it, the texture. Instead of a bag holder, works for any recipe, from cakes to casseroles, from kitchens to campgrounds. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I've got this all mixed up. You are going to be able to use this bag as a batter dispenser as well. And this is what we call, at the bag holder, the Snip the Tip method. You go and snip that little tip, throw it away. The beauty is you can use bag holders as a garbage bowl as well. But watch this, we're basically going to just pipe it. And this has chocolate chips. Depending on how much batter, how thick your batter is how thick you will cut the piping end of the bag. Have you ever seen it this easy? Do this with waffles and pancakes and cupcakes. I mean, every single thing. Now, if you want, if you're just doing like pound cake, which yum, 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 you can just open the top of the bag. Now, next I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip cookie dough using the bag holder. We all love cookies. We rarely have time to make them from scratch, but having the holder allows you to make them ahead. You can store them in bags, freeze them until you're ready to use it. And I wanted to show you how easy it is. Again, we store all of our baking products in bags because it minimizes the space that it takes up in our cabinets, as well as the mess when we're trying to use them. But to measure it, you just use your hands, measure it right out. We're doing 2 cups. Pop it right in here. The other beauty is that most measuring cups can either fit on the side, hooked right on the side so you don't have to get your counters dirty, or fit like this one does across. Then we're going to do the brown sugar, which is the last ingredient that I have, but I also want to show you how easy it is. See how I can do this? I can pour it right in here. So there's 2 ways. I can either put it right inside the bag, or I can pour whatever ingredients it may be right into the measuring cup. I'm going to set this on my garbage bowl, pop it out. Look how simple this is. Mix and mash, just like this. And when we're ready to do the dough, we pop it back on the holder, and I'll show you that. But the other great thing is you can make several doughs ahead, store them in the freezer for like 30 days, and you can pull them out when you're ready to use them, or it makes great gifts. You can pull it out just like this. Let me show you. Just like this in your freezer. Say 2 from love ya, enjoy, and give it as gifts to neighbors. But we're ready, it's done. That's it. I'm gonna show you this, it's gonna blow your mind. You pop it back on the holder, open it up, just like this. You grab your handy dandy scoop, and you're gonna see this, and you pop it right here. My dough is just like your dough. But I want to show you the other great way and how to kind of put a bag on the holder. Pop the bag open, again, any brand gallon bag, put it around. Nothing's going to break, promise. Then you can store your baking goods, snacks, cereals, etc. You put it right in here. You're going to keep them fresh longer, so you're going to save money. Seal it, and look at the minimal space it takes to store this right in your cabinets. Now while I'm doing that, let me just show you what we do here. because cereals and snacks are so expensive and go bad so quickly. Look at this. You can store it in a big bulky box, in a plastic bag that leaks and doesn't keep it fresh. It's going bad while I'm talking. Or you can stick it right inside a bag. See it. Great for campgrounds, like I said. And take the air out. It's keeping it fresh. It won't go bad. Just like this. So you can store it right in here, or you can store it right in here. Now let me show you that you're never going to touch raw meat again. Making meatloaf has never been as easy as this. And let me crack the egg, and I just want to show you how easy it is and how sturdy the design of this holder is. Crack it, very, very simple. Wipe your hands and move on to the next step when you're making meals, doughs, and batters. Pop your meat in. Again, you do not have to touch it. Pop it right in. You can throw the container away right in your trash bowl. The design of the holder allows whatever it is when you're filling it, just pull it open, or the same thing with your bag. If it starts to fill, all you have to do is pop the edges up. You can use it for its full amount of space. Now, we've added the items for this meatloaf. Same step every single time. Seal the bag, make sure the air is out, and start mixing and mashing. Just like this. Now this is great. You can do hamburgers, well, any type of meat that you need to marinate. Know that when you reduce the mess, you're easing the stress in the kitchen, and you're going to actually love making meals. Fabulous. Now see how easy this is? I'm done. Meatloaf is done, ready to go. I'm going to show you how you can make burgers, because I always get people, well, how can you make a burger? You don't need to make them round. Make them square, just like this. Cut it out, and then you can use the scissors. I'm telling you, the holder, a gallon bag, and a pair of scissors can do magic. But if you can see this, you're going to do them square. You snip your bag right down the line, open it up, and then use a spatula to cut them in 4 squares. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is, because you're probably thinking, oh, you're going to have to form it. Oh, no, no. Form it right in the bag. Again, you can freeze it if you choose to, right in the bag, minimize your steps. But use your bag as your hands. Just like that. You can dispose of it. Now you can wash and reuse. You see that? Perfection! Clean hands. I'm going to show you 2. Again, if you're going to marinate meats or store and buy in bulk, it's the last thing I've got to show you. So stay with me. Again, any mess, any recipe, reduce the mess, ease the stress, and use a fork, you plop it in. Add whatever ingredients it is that you're going to marinate or store, just like this. Take out the air, and if you were marinating, you can mix just like this. So guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you love your bag holder. I'm telling you, no kitchen should be without one or 2. See you soon.